Hello and welcome back to another video for Card Crawl Adventure. I'm Arnold Rauers and I'm the developer of Card Crawl Adventure, and today I'm going to show you the Frost Warden, another character class which is pretty interesting. She's based around frost and dealing ice damage and is in opposite to the Pyromancer, which we showed off in the last video. Pretty, I would say, easy character to play. She has a lot of board control, can freeze a lot of stuff with her starter equipment, and is in general a very different playstyle from most of the other characters. Yeah, let's jump into the game and I'm going to show you the Frost Warden. Okay, so now we're in the game and we are going to jump into the tavern here. And the Frost Warden, as I've already said, is a character based on ice, dealing ice damage and freezing cards. Freeze is a mechanic that basically allows you to keep cards on the board. So her first item, the Frost Pelt, freezes the first card that she selects each turn, and this card cannot be discarded. That's basically the idea behind this character. So she has a lot of board control. Is a pretty slow character, or can be a pretty slow character, I think. But it's pretty interesting because obviously you have a very much control about which cards will get discarded, which cards will stay on the board, and yeah, I think that's pretty interesting. So her first character class card is the Ice Lance, which deals ice damage to monsters in the same row. Very positional item. The second item is the Shattering Cry, which is a spell item, a spell card, and this card deals 2 frost damage to frozen monsters. So it's a strike card as well. Don't have to select cards when you use it. And the Frost Shield is also an item card. Blocks the next monster, and then for each monster that deals damage, basically blocked, it deals frost to the same amount of monsters that you blocked with it. Sorry, not the amount of monsters, the amount of damage you blocked with the shield. This in an upgraded form also deals damage, which is pretty interesting, so we can take a look at this hopefully in the run. Again, we're starting a regular adventure. The equipment, first equipment is the Shattered Icicle. When a monster obstacle loses freeze, it gets ice damaged for 2. The Popsicle, start of the turn, removes frost from an obstacle or a monster, and then you gain its actual strength cost back, which is also pretty interesting. And a very control-y item, the Electric Goggles, shock the first monster each turn that has freeze or is already frozen. And for this run, I'm kind of tempted to go with the Electric Goggles because they are pretty interesting in terms of actually controlling the board even more. So yeah, let's jump into the game and let's see how that works out. So I'm assuming you already saw a few of my videos, not explaining everything in super detail. A treasure which we haven't seen yet, I think, is the Ancient Altar, which basically demands a sacrifice from you, and it basically destroys the first cards that you select with it. And you can already see the Frost Wolf Pelt going off here. So just as an example, if I were to select the heal item for the first card in my turn, then obviously it gets frozen and stays on the board. So I'm basically being able to heal infinitely with this character, which is pretty interesting. So let's see. We could go first. We have to go first with the altar and select the dagger. Since it's not important when you select your card, we can deal some damage to those 2 monsters here and then open the treasure. Select the reward. We can go with the regular goat pouch. And see what comes up next here. You can strike with the ice lance here. And remove this guy as well. Frost, or like frozen cards, is also interesting in terms of discarding. Let me pick gold here. For example, what I wanted to show is in this case, the monster up top here has a discard action. Means when he's discarded, he will deal 1 damage, but since he's frozen, he cannot be discarded this turn, so we can easily defeat him. We could freeze this guy, then deal 2 ice damage to both of those on top. And selecting this guy is not mandatory, but let's go for it so we can use the treasure card here, so we gain some gold. Tiny spawns. And Herny got immediately buffed by the ambush guy here. So we could go around here, block this guy, and then you can see from the reaction from the blocking here, my sword down here gets frozen, meaning I could use it on the next turn. And also take out the guy on top here, and here you can see our goggles actually interacting. So he got shocked from our goggles. Interesting. Okay, so this time we got a wand or staff, which is based on the strength cost of other spells, and we're not really using a lot of spells this time, so I don't think that's really helpful. The thief, the magpie, some of you might be familiar with this character if you played one of my other games. Not spoiling it here, but she basically can unlock treasures for us, so we don't have to use any of the treasure cards in a regular way and unlock them with their specific unlock ability, but just straight up unlock them. She's pretty costly with 3 strength cost. And then we also got this old weapon box, which on destroy loots a random item card for us. So might be fun to go with the magpie here and just to have some fun with unlocking some treasures. Low on strength right now. Could go for the bonfire, the strength bonfire. Let's see, we need to deal some damage to Herny. That's why I'm actually trying to freeze him here and dealing some damage with my Shattering Cry. Okay, we have to heal here first. And then watch out for more strengths. We should go this way probably first. And then use the thief, the magpie thief, to get 1 additional damage off here. Our Iceland's landed in a not really favorable spot. Let's see, we could use some strength, I guess. And then replenish health here. Block him. He will damage us on this card, which isn't too bad. I think we're pretty good with our health right now. Let's see, we could use Magpie again, because we still need to damage Herny quite a lot. Okay, Ice Lance will not really help us here. Okay, we can just go around here, I guess. Heal up. Oh, actually, we have to... I forgot, we have to do the quest as well, which will cost us 1 gold. But should be fine. Okay, that's the first tavern done. We were a bit low on damage, actually, because we also sacrificed our starting dagger for the treasure. But when we upgrade our lance, we should get more damage for the second tavern. We should do that right away, I think. Then the second, well, the first upgrade, the ice lance would deal 2 ice damage to the same row and column, which is pretty good. And we could add a new equipment as well. We got the Desmoth again. Probably not picking that one this time. I think the Spiked Hammer is pretty good with our stalling, because then we can freeze and deal 1 damage to the first enemy selected each turn, which can be quite powerful in this combination, I think. Okay, so we're picking 2 taverns here. We could go for Nightingale's Rest, which has a lot of rewards, 6 gold, and maybe on the other side the Gnadruel Tavern. The Gnadruel, a random card gets burned after each reshuffle. Quest is to deal 5 or more damage to a monster in a single turn, which could be quite tricky for us at the moment, because we don't have that much damage in our deck. And the bat is okay with my shield. I can block him because he deals physical damage at the start of the turn and then gains health of the monster he actually attacked, which is a pretty nasty ability if you can't avoid it. In the Nightingale's Rest, we have a random player card is completely removed from the deck to start the tavern, which can be tricky, and the quest is to start the 3rd shuffle with less than 5 strength, and it's the slime boss. I'd say we do this, because I think we have not enough attack power for the other tavern's quest, at the moment at least. Okay, let's see, we could deal 1 damage to this guy on the bottom, 2 damage, sorry, we kill him instantly, but we could also go around here, 2 damage here, 2 damage here and here, and then we kill 3 guys the first turn, which is good. So it's funny because I think we don't have to actually do the key now. We could just ignore the keys and use the Magpie for unlocking. Oh yeah, we could do double damage, which is pretty good. This could help us quite a bit. So here's the treasure. Unfortunately, we don't have enough strength at the moment, and as you might know, allies can take damage for you when they are selected in the past. So in this case, magpie will get damaged. And for that, I think it's easier to discard those guys on top here. Even though he will add one more monster. It's a bit unfortunate. I think the key treasure is not really helping us here to avoid this whole situation of we need more space basically to do or to use the magpie to actually open the treasure. So as you can see, my board is like pretty much stalled at the moment, and it's only redrawing monsters. So I think I have to bite the bullet here and remove one of the key fragments, so we get a bit more space on the board. Okay, nice. That's better. So we can at least remove one of those guys here. I'm still looking for the strength potion actually. That's the slime. Still not showing up here. Let's see. We can... He has a revenge ability and he blocks 2 physical damage. That's why I can't attack him with my sword here in a good way. I'm going to freeze him here. To be a bit careful, I'm super low on strength and health here at the moment. Luckily I have my freezing ability. Okay, so let's see. We could go here. Unlock the treasure. Which is pretty cool. Okay, I think we need more damage. Especially when the slimes will split in a moment. After the first big slime is defeated. And we also need a bit more health and strength. So I'm taking the bonfire for that here. And now would be a good turn, I think, to use the double attack. But I want to do it in a smart way by going around here. Ooh, unfortunately, I think this doesn't work. Because this is actually not an attack card, but a treasure card. Interesting. Anyway, so let's go around here then. And just hit the slime 3. Okay, let's see. Definitely really good for us would be the Frostbolt. The Dwarven Protector also is pretty cool because he will basically turn a shield of us into a healing potion all the time. But I think I will actually go with damage, with more damage. I think we're lacking damage at the moment here. And it's also synergizing with our Shattering Cry if we can freeze the first monster we attack with it. So this should work, but it's a bit unnecessary, I think, here. Is there a better way to do this? I don't think so, or is it? We could go around here. Oh, that's unfortunate. I could have maybe... Oh yeah, I can probably actually kill the slime while he's being shot through my goggles item. Let's see if that works. That could be a cool move because then he can't actually split on destroy, and is just defeated. Yeah, that's really nice. So I'm going with that for sure. We have an Endure card here on the board. We should discard this. So now he's instantly defeated and you can't even split and spawn his two smaller versions, which is actually pretty good. Okay, so I have two bomb gnomes in this game, so those guys tick down and then they do their action. This one deals 3 fire damage to me, which would be deadly right now. This one gives 2 health to all monsters. So I would actually have to heal here. Discard this guy. Don't discard this guy. It's really unfortunate that I still have the keys lying around that cost a lot of strength, but I want to stall those guys a little bit so I can heal up actually. Yeah, that's good. So let's see, we have a healing item here. Should be better to replenish strength and then use my my apple to gain some health. We're back. Oh, my quest failed. I forgot. Yeah, we should have had less than 5. But that was like kind of tricky anyways. This guy out of the way, the discard guy can stay for now. So there's our first new card. Could use our bonfire here. And then just discard. Or at least remove both. So I'm freezing this. Then those guys are both gone. Kind of playing around the key fragments at the moment. Bit awkward, but I think it's okay. Crossbow doing the work here, so I have to heal now, I think. I have to be a bit careful because the bomb gnome, the fire bomb gnome, and the barkeeper will show up in a second. Yeah, now he exploded right in my face, so that was lucky I was healed up here. Let's see, we could just discard one card and then go for the exit immediately. Since we lost the quest already. Okay, unfortunately the quest kind of forgot. I really have to remind myself to look at the quests where we're in game. Yeah, often when I showcase games here and talk too much, I kind of forget things quickly. So let's see, we should go for more improvements. For the frost shield, when we block the next enemy and for each damage blocked we deal ice damage to all monsters and obstacles with freeze. Which is pretty good, so we should definitely pick that. We could go for another equipment item or for random character card, which is always fun because it's a pretty interesting event. I think we should do that. And we should definitely exchange for our starting dagger. Oh, that's nice. So we get another shattering cry here. Or we could get the fully upgraded version of the blood chalice, which is also super strong. Kind of torn between those two right at the moment. Do we need heal? And then we strike all enemies on the board for every damage we've taken that round. Yeah, I think we should go with the blood chalice because it's pretty strong. Okay, next up would be Thief's Hideout for 5 of Frozen Inn. I think we go with the 5 gold reward Tavern. And there we have the Goblin Queen, and the house rule would be that a monster or obstacle gets immune to lightning damage at the start of the turn, which isn't too bad for us. And we have to at least select 5 cards in one turn 3 times throughout the tavern, which is also pretty easy. I think, let me look here, slime, we just did the slime. We have enough damage now. So when we've completed Thieves Hideout, we could only go to the Candle Cavern, which is difficulty 3 with 4 gold reward. When we finished the Gnat route, we could also go down here to the Tinker's Den. So I'm probably going to do this now. Because later on, as I said, the big bad bat gets pretty difficult and we have to block him with our shield pretty quick before he gets out of hand. Okay, we can attack this guy. We could also go this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and also once again hit the treasure goblin. So unfortunate, because the treasure goblin isn't a treasure chest and Magpie can actually not open him because he's not a treasure chest, he's a monster. So that's a bit unfortunate for that. We could go here. Nothing to block right now. So on Endure. This guy will add 3 monsters. I think we should use Magpie, even though she will die here. But she's kind of useless, unfortunately, in this tavern actually, because of the treasure that is not like a chest, as I said. Let's replenish here. We already completed the quest on the first turn, I just realized, which is pretty good. Let's see, we could we kill him here? No, we can't. Okay. And we can take some damage and then we can, nice, use the Blood Chalice, which is super strong, to actually take out the treasure imp, I think it is. And then also spawn our boss. So now you saw he hit this and this card and then gained their health. So our number 1 priority right now is to block the bat, because block gets removed when the card is discarded, and since boss monsters won't discard, it's actually pretty good. So he will stay blocked for the rest of the turn, the rest of the game actually. So that's pretty good. Okay, we continue our path through here, pick up some strength, and let's look at the next drafting. Okay, so we got more allies this time around. I think with the Pyromancer we picked the Apprentice Mage. So this time we could actually pick the Champion, which is also a pretty cool ally card. He's basically increasing damage for the other allies on the board, and since we only have 1 ally but the Magpie is kind of weak, we would buff her by 2, so she would do 3 instead of 1 damage. We could also go for fire. It's not very complementary to our deck that we have. Let's see what we have again. Yeah, we have a lot of ice damage, we have a big heal. And we have our magpie. I think we should go for the champion, so he does damage and also increases damage of the magpie, which we can use later on, I think. Would be good to find the healthy meal item actually, which increases health of our allies. So the magpie wouldn't be like a one-shot character. Let's see. We don't need block. But now we need health, so I don't know if it doesn't really help to pick the the bonfire card with strength. So we actually would need health. Okay, let's see. We could go here. Deal damage to everyone frozen. But we can't heal here because it's actually burned, which is bad. So a burnt healing item is never good when you're already at 1 health. So I actually would prefer to go here and here and just wait it out for now. We need our second healing item actually too. Or we could sacrifice our champion, which would be the other option. So those will get damaged again by my Shattering Cry. Yeah, I think we are sacrificing the champion here. Just to get some progress. Nice, that's the boss down. So the guy in the middle actually is also kind of annoying because he's healing. And the frost crap down here is Moon. Yeah, so let's see. I need to heal here. I'm in a really bad spot because this is also burned. How many cards left? 3 in the shuffle. And I'm actually... Yeah, okay, there's my... I was just saying I'm actually kind of worried about my strength level. Let's heal up. Take 1 damage here. Discard the shield. Guy in the middle is healing. Oh, that's really bad. Another really bad card for me here. Oh, it could be really tough now. I can't heal anymore here. And I would need to get my healing actually from the bonfire event. So let's see how that works. So I can get my my strength potion now. So I can at least remove those guys. Now we have to pray for RNGesus to get us some health back. Okay, he's not giving us instant heal. So this would be the only way to actually regain health. Because both of my healing items are frozen. Frozen are burnt. So they will deal 1 fire damage to me and I'm on 1 health. So let's see if we can do this. I'm not sure if it's possible actually to do it. Let's see. This guy gets shocked. We could remove 1 of those guys and discard the other 2. I'm really on a thin. Oh no! And it shocked my strength potion here. Wow, that's really bad. I don't want to discard my strength potion really. Okay, that was lucky. So we could... We really need to discard this guy for sure. The other two we can't. And we can't also select this guy because he also is burned. Still hoping for my bonfire to heal me. Yeah, let's do this. Stalling even more. 2 more cards. Now my bonfire should actually spawn. Nice. Okay. So now I can heal here. Take the damage, take the damage. Do a lot of damage to everyone and basically be fine. That was really close. I thought I almost died here, but yeah, that's how close it can get in the game sometimes if you're really unlucky with certain like circumstances in the game happening at the same time, and then your potions get shocked or everything gets burned, and you really like have no other option to really run for it. So yeah, still completed everything, which is quite amazing. And let's go for more upgrades, I think, here. And we should go for the last upgrade for the shield, which is pretty good. We could also go for some HP for our character, which is also... Okay, let's see. We would go here, as we said before, and look at the Tinkerer's Den. Okay, House Rule adds 1 health to a random monster at the end of the turn. The Pastor boss is pretty nasty, I think. But we could use our shocking goggles to actually disable him, which would make him kind of easy. And we have to select 1 bonfire throughout the tavern. And again, in the Thief's Hideout, we have the Goblin Queen. Okay, let's see. We would have 1 more option after this. And I'm actually not sure what's smarter. If we should tackle this guy first, then we could go Frozen in and look there. Yeah, I think probably that's the better play here. So let's do this. So the the Tinkerer's Den also should be familiar to you when you've played my other game, Maze Machina, which is basically a homage to the automatons workshop there in the game. Yeah, which is pretty cool. Okay, so I could sweep 2 guys here, use my shield to do damage to the rest of the guys. So this is a chest again. We could use Magpie to open it. It's pretty good. Let's see, we could go with our Frostbolt. Finish off 2 guys down here. Okay, let's see. Go for another Frostbolt round. On Endure, he will increase strength cost of a card. And he's cursed, so we can basically play him for free this time, which is good. So we just discard him for now. There's Magpie. Oh, Magpie dies from the burn, but anyways. Oh, actually, Magpie. Why is Magpie? Oh no, sorry. Jesus, she died and she couldn't open the treasure. Oh man, I failed here really hard. Sorry. She should not have died actually. And it was actually kind of impossible to open the chest because it was burned, right? Damn it, she died from the burn tag. Well, that was a big misplay here on my end. Sorry for that. So then we have to open the chest the regular way. Okay, let's see. I think we should go for more strengths, and we have to select one bonfire anyways. Man, damn, we have really bad luck with the magpie here, right? She really couldn't shine. Multiple situations where she was like not able to really do any good for us. I'm actually going around here. I have so many cards that we actually need to discard a few until we get some monsters. Still have to spawn the boss. And let's see, we could hit this guy, We don't heal because we're not low enough. And that's the endure guys again as well. We could freeze the treasure here so it doesn't get discarded. Would that make sense? Not really, huh? I think we need to go this way around. He's now on 4 because of him. He increased by 3, which is also kind of bad for us. Let's see, man, we could hope for a good hit with either the chalice, the shield, or our ice lance. Okay, that's the pastor. Let's see, we could gain some strength, hit those guys. I mean, I really don't want to select him because of his 4 strength requirement at the moment. And know that my chalice is also at 4 at the moment, which is really not that good. And we have another endure guy here. I really want him to be gone. But he also endures. I think we have to bite the bullet here again and just take the 4 strength hit. So what should be good actually is if we use our shield and discard him, and he will deal 4 damage, which in turn then will deal 4 damage to everyone on the board, right? At least that's how it should work. But we could also... No, we can't actually, because we are dead before we can even use the chalice. Well, let's try this. Let's see if that works. Oh no, it doesn't. No, jeez, it doesn't because the shield gets discarded first. Ah, okay, yeah. I should have thought about this, obviously. Okay, anyways, we're going to heal here. Man, we're really struggling hard in this run, I think. We don't want to hit him here. Just want to discard the endure guy, I think, for now. Okay, let's see. Double damage for attack cards. Also pretty costly. Burning the flaming bow will give us more arrows. Or a classic fireball attack spell. I think I should go with the bow, because it's pretty good when you are utilizing it for the arrows, the additional arrows that gives you. Man, I'm really struggling to get the boss done here as well. So my idea was that if we hit him first, we goggle him. Take some damage here, and then use our chalice to attack when he's shocked. He doesn't care, or we doesn't care if we're low on high on health at the moment actually. So both guys deal damage on this card. The chest also is in a very bad spot, I think. Let's take some damage here on purpose. Heal up and strike for 8. Wow, that was really good. Okay, nice. Can we somehow kill the boss now is the question. Yeah, we can actually. We can just do this. There's the 4 guy again. 4th strength guy again. Okay, we discard this. And then hope for a nice replenish. Any replenish would be good. I think strength replenish is fine here. It's a really hard run, I think. So the other runs that we did were quite easy in comparison to that run here. So let's see, we can use this to attack for 2. Then we can do 2 more souls and the guy in the center would have to die as well. Somehow. Could go here, here, and then here. We would have only 1 soul for the chest left, which is pretty good. Still have 10 cards in this shuffle. Immune to frost is not that good. Do we take... No, we don't take damage because we have the champion selected, which is good. He gets discarded. So he isn't a problem. And then we should be able to open the chest. Yes, nice. Okay, and we still have our healing item here, which if it doesn't get frozen... Oh, and that's a bug right here. I'm not sure why it didn't open for us here. And that's unfortunate. Let's try to discard it. Maybe we can get it. Oh no, we can't get it back. It was the last turn. Okay, yeah, that was a bug right here on stream, on the video. So I have to note that down for later. Okay. Let's see. We could get on damaged on purpose here. Deal some damage to those guys with the chalice. Man, unfortunate. The chests, the magpie. Really unfortunate run, I think. Okay, 2 more cards. I think we just discard those guys and then be gone with it. Be done with it. Yeah, we just leave here. Yeah, well, that was a nasty bug with the chest. I think it got confused because it was frozen and got opened and then didn't discard and got back on the board and somehow didn't trigger its unlock condition. So yeah, I will have to check this later on, see if we can fix this. Let's see, we are done with improving, so I think we should go for another item. The goblet could be cool because we're always super low on strength. Same with the hot tea. Weapon chain wouldn't do too much for us this run. I think we should go with the goblet. So we might not be too constrained with the strength all the time. I could go for even more health. I think that's a bit overkill. Let's refresh the offer and see what we can do. We could remove strength of a card, just strength cost of a card. Let's see real quick. Is there anything beneficial? Yeah, we could definitely reduce strength cost of the chalice, which would help us quite a bit. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, chalice, and then strengths get removed to 0. Frozen in. Let's see if we can do the frozen in as the last tavern, which would be quite fitting for the character. The imp is pretty good for us because he can be blocked as well. Unfortunately, I think our magpie would die because allies get decreased by 1. The health of allies get decreased by 1 at the start of the tavern. We should never have less than 2 health throughout the tavern. I think it's actually easier to go with the Goblin Queen. We can still also block the Goblin Queen and our magpie wouldn't die then, and we could like hope for another treasure chest that we can open with her easy. Okay, let's see. That's a good turn for attacking with our allies, I think. Just let me think about which one we want to keep. Could also freeze one of the monsters here to deal some extra damage. Probably good, I think. Okay. That's not good. Both get shocked, so we can't use them anymore here. Okay, nice, that's good. I need to discard this guy here as well. Maybe next turn. Okay, there's more fire for us, more burn for us. When we use the arrow, the bow, we can keep it on board and add more arrows for us. Question would be, do we want that or don't we want that? Definitely want this guy be gone and the others as well. I think I need to discard the bow then for now. Okay, he shocks everything, which is pretty funny. Okay, let's see. I think it's 2 damage no matter what I do here. I think our apple hasn't spawned yet. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we go for health replenish for sure. Our apple did spawn, okay, interesting. Let's see. We could gain some health, some strength, sorry. Keep it on the board. But then we have to discard our shield, I think. Which is kind of unfortunate. We need to remove the guy in the middle here because he will add 3 new monsters when he endures. Nah, let's do it like this. Discard him first and then And now we have a not shocked, like a cursed situation here. Everything is cursed. But I could take three strengths here. The other ones don't cost anything, so that's fine. Our quest is done. 4 more monsters for the Goblin Queen to spawn. He discarded my apple. The annoying fly. Bad guy, bad guy. Okay, and here's a ambush monster adder, which is also pretty nasty. And this guy even adds 4. That's even worse. And those guys add 4 strength. The cards unendure, so those have to be gone for sure. Probably going around here. Yeah, and taking out all of these guys, and then we can also spawn the queen. Yeah, there's the queen. And I'm still waiting for Magpie to open my chest. This would be a very good moment to actually have my shield, which I discarded earlier in the turn already. So let's see, I could shock her, but then I'm super low on strength already. And she would give everyone 3 HP. Very unfortunate. Also, this guy would kill me instantly, which is even worse. Kind of. Nope. Kind of worried now that we might have a really hard time here in a moment. So 5 cards in the deck. Let's discard these guys and then see what comes up next. Ah, nice. Okay, we still have our chalice, which could be good. So if I get some damage on purpose here, but not so much that I die instantly. I could use the chalice, but I don't think I can this turn. Do I survive this? No. Okay, let's see. Then do it the other way around. Then we have to sacrifice our poor captain. And we can just discard him. Can we hope for... Oh, that's actually too risky. I'm just going safe here. I'm actually kind of scared that we can't heal up and then we die from strength deficit once again. Yeah, this arrow is pretty good. I mean, it's the last tavern. Maybe we can use it in conjunction with a nice shattering cry, for example. So a replenish would be pretty good here, I think, because we still have the water on board here. Okay, there's Magpie again. Please leave Magpie alone. She wants to open the chest for us. Okay, let's see. Can Magpie actually do some damage for us? She can. No, not that. Let's do it like this. Okay, I have to go the save route, go with the golden dagger again. I don't think we can risk it. Run was hard enough. We still have to neutralize the Goblin Queen. We do need our shield to actually make her, or to block her finally. Let's see, could we maybe get some damage and then boom, do this, which is pretty good. So Chalice is also a pretty strong card when you can use it in the right way. Annoying Fly, ah nice, there's our shield, so now would be the time. Oh yeah, now would be the right time to actually do a really good shield to move here. Just kill this guy as well. Very nice, very nice. Now the queen is blocked. Can't do any damage anymore. Okay. That's good. Add another arrow. We have quite a lot of arrows now in our deck. Go for the queen and heal up here. Apple got frozen by the Revenge Freezer. Nice. This guy exploded and couldn't do anything because there were no monsters on board. Do we go for gold or do we go for the save route? I think we go for the save route. I'm kind of afraid of the last round here of the game. Okay, let's see. I think I want to discard the bow here because it gets pretty heavy, has a pretty heavy strength cost, and it decreases it every time it stays on the board. So rather have some room for my lighter attacks here. Shouldn't waste the apple this way. Get rid of this guy. Those two as well. There's Magpie again. She would be actually dead right about now. Everything is super expensive, really. This is frozen. I think we just discard some cards here to get some more room for new cards. Healing up again. Okay, we don't want this guy to endure. So let's take him first. Let him go up here. Okay, I think it was smart that we picked the bonfire actually. Okay, one more card until the exit. Is that fine? Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. Okay, nice. I think that should be it. Barkeeper will hit us for 4, but I think we do not care because we're good with health. Nice, and that's it. Okay. That's the last tavern down. with a adventure score of 12 gold. That is okay, I think. I mean, we struggled quite a lot. There was a huge bug with the one treasure chest. Magpie was kind of squishy, couldn't help us too much. And I think in the middle somewhere we almost died. So I'm pretty happy with this run and how it turned out, even though we had quite a lot of issues actually. But yeah, that was a run with the Frost Warden. I think showcased the Frost Warden pretty well with their stalling abilities, and we had some lucky draws with the Blood Chalice, which helped us a lot. Again, the Magpie wasn't too helpful, but she's a nice character, so I give her that. And yeah, hopefully you come back when we do another run with the next character, which would be Mechanica, which is also a pretty cool character. So until then, see you and bye bye.